angle it right?
Yeah, I did.
Wait. Oh.
God damn it!
Angle it right. There you go.
Sorry, guys. You're gonna get this in the video.
little bloopers on the side.
Hell yeah. Hey guys, Sam here.
Hey guys, I'm Jazzy.
We're from Geek Review.
And we're going to be reviewing Resident Evil Retribution.
I think it's Retribution.
I think it's 3D.
Yeah, the 3D Resident Evil movie that's out right now.
Yes, so let's get started. So let's start off with...
Before we begin,
okay.
I'm going completely clean to Resident Evil, so this is from a pretty clean approach.
Actually,
I haven't played any of the games except for one. I didn't really enjoy it that much. Don't get me wrong, it's a great series of games. It just wasn't my cup of tea.
Actually, yeah, that's actually pretty good. The good thing about it is that we have a non-Resident Evil player, and we have the person who played through the Resident Evil series. So you'll get like both of the opinions, and you guys decide whether you want to watch it or not. But I think for the both of us, for the sake of this movie, actually, it's actually a go. Like, watch it.
We both agree you should watch it, but make sure. Let me make this explicitly clear. 3D is a must. It is a requirement for this movie. 3D
is the way to go, guys. I mean, this movie is literally made for 3D. It's you cannot watch this in 2D.
If you watch this in 2D, I will be shaming you.
Yeah, it won't.
Shame for shame.
Yeah, it won't do you guys justice. There's a lot of scenes in this movie that requires 3D where they just literally reach out to you, and you just have to watch it properly. And how awesome it is! How awesome is it to just see zombies just come at you?
I know, right?
And you know, the cool thing about this movie is, you know, when they have like little hallway scenes, you literally feel like you're in the hallway because
seriously, right?
It feels like you can reach. It feels like you're looking through a window, and you're just seeing.
You can reach out and touch. What's her name? Mila Jovovich.
I call her Alice. That's what the movie calls her. Alice.
It feels like you can literally reach out and touch her in that like tight ass skin suit.
Yeah, but
which, by the way, very sexy.
Yeah, for the fans, for the people out there, for the fans out there who's been keeping track of this Resident Evil, I think this is the 5th one. I think it's the 5th one. It's yeah, it's the 5th one. I think they're trying to keep up with the Resident Evil series game.
Which means that they're making the 6th one soon. The 6th one is coming out soon. Raccoon City,
right? The 6th one is coming out soon. It's not just Raccoon City. It's actually a collection of stories.
Oh, Raccoon City must have been the last one then.
Yeah, so it's a collection of stories of Chris Redfield, Leon, you know, all these characters that has been synonymous all throughout
the whole
RE universe. But so yeah, let's get to the story.
Definitely.
What did you think about the story as a person who has never seen or who's never played the Resident Evil series except for one?
The story was good. It wasn't great because, I mean, most action movies, the story is not amazing. But it was a fairly good story. There were several plot holes in just like the characters themselves I didn't get.
Well, maybe it's because of the fact. Did you watch all the other series?
No, but like just simple stuff that was like simple. Like that little spider thing on Joe Valentine's chest. Why not just shoot that? It's obviously that's controlling her.
Yeah.
Why not just shoot that thing off right in the beginning when you see her instead of waiting till the end and ripping it off her?
Well,
by the way, guys, again, spoilers inbound.
Yeah, spoilers inbound. So, but the thing. Well, here's the question: did you understand enough of it to actually watch the whole movie?
I think so.
Yeah, because actually the cool thing about this movie is in the beginning they give you a summary of all like 4 movies that prior to this movie. It's a really good summary. It's straight to the point. It's short, and like, you know, they introduce who Alice is. Aside that, for those guys who don't know who Alice is not present in the game, or I don't think she's present in the game at all. This is just a brand new character created for the Resident Evil series. I don't think does Capcom have any stake in this at all?
Yeah, this is Capcom's movie.
It is Capcom's movie.
They have to get licensing rights from Capcom to do this kind of stuff.
I don't know, but they started adding stuff. I didn't even know that actually existed in the game. But I'm surprised at the beginning of the movie, even before the movie started, there was an advertisement.
There was a Devil May Cry advertisement.
Devil May Cry. I've been watching that because the change of the Devil May Cry series.
Here, Jazzy, get off the chair thing. Lean down a little bit.
I have to lean down.
We can actually see Jazzy now, people.
Yeah, this chair is pretty crazy, and like, But yeah, we
See?
saw Dragon.
Like a boss.
Yeah, we saw Devil May Cry, not Dragon. Devil May Cry with the brand new Dante. A lot of people are 50-50 with the brand new Dante because the original Dante used to be a rocker-esque kind of guy who didn't give a crap, and he's the cool guy. He didn't give
Why
a crap.
change it then?
Because I think it was the producer or the director said that they want to modernize.
No.
Modernize.
The only producer or director who should be able to do that kind of stuff is Joss Whedon. But anyways, back to Resident Evil.
Okay, so a story from my perspective as the person who played the games. Well, it doesn't follow the story, honestly. I've been keeping track with the Resident Evil series. I watched all of it. And it literally picks up where the last movie ended. And, as if you guys don't like the movies prior and you love the Resident Evil series like I do, you won't find the story as interesting because you've already infatuated yourself with the story. You already know this. It's literally like, this is a bad example, but the best way I could put it is going to see Dragon Ball Evolution without knowing anything about Dragon Ball Z. It was an interesting movie. It's not per se bad, but if you forget every single thing, per se. But if you forget every single thing you know about Dragon Ball Z, it's actually a decent movie. It doesn't suck that bad.
Yeah.
But if you know Dragon Ball Z like me, it sucks so much. The way that the sacrilege they've done to that movie is horrible. It's so horrible. With such prejudice, we wanted to punch the director, producer, and whoever licensed that movie.
It's like seeing the Scooby-Doo movies and knowing nothing about Scooby-Doo. Because those movies, great movies, it's not the same as Scooby-Doo. Where are you? What's in Scooby-Doo? Etc., etc., etc.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, just getting this out there, I am still a huge Scooby-Doo fan at 19, and I'm damn proud of it.
Yeah, so going back to the Resident Evil series.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't worry about that. So the story is pretty interesting. It shows the Umbrella Corporation's facility, basically, one of their facilities. It just shows you how powerful this corporation is in terms of the wealth they've generated.
Oh my god,
the facility is insane. It's all over the place.
I would love to have one like that as my own personal house.
Not just only that, the conspiracy they go through for the countries they've made that biological T virus weapon for, they just made them immensely rich.
Speaking of conspiracies, I don't think that's Ada Wong that left the base. I think it's an Umbrella clone.
I feel
getting it out there, guys. We'll explain that more in a little while. But just getting it out there, I don't think that's the real Ada Wong.
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next movie because honestly, there's some twists and turns in this movie as well that you might see. The movie in terms of character development, except for Alice, right?
No, not even Alice.
Well, I was somewhat disappointed because I've seen legendary characters out there. I've seen Ada Wong. I've played Resident Evil 4. I've seen Leon. I've seen Jill Valentine. There was a little bit of character development, I think, in the second movie or third movie with Jill Valentine.
Is it Jill or Joe?
Jill Valentine.
I thought it was Joe Valentine. I'm like,
no,
Joe.
Jill Valentine was the original. Or if you guys have played the Resident Evil series, Jill is if you want to put it, is the original hero. It's like Altair with Assassin's Creed. It's the original hero for the Resident Evil series, and then it branched off to Leon, Chris Redfield, and all these
Alice,
people.
right?
And then Alice is just in movies. She never made it to the game. That's why a lot of gamers are kind of pissed like me. Like, who is this girl? Why is she the hero?
Hey, a hot girl in a movie about a game, gamers shouldn't be complaining.
In terms of eye candy, I'm not complaining. But speaking of eye candy, okay, let's move on to the action of this game. Did I say game? I meant movie.
It's fine.
Yeah, I know.
It's fine. We're gamers, don't forget.
Yeah, the action in this movie is really cool in 3D. It's really, really cool in 3D.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, it's really cool in 3D. This is one of those movies.
I felt like the blood and the weapons and stuff were coming at me.
There's just one scene where Alice shoots a zombie in the head and just blood splatters at your glass.
It's like
it feels like
Jazzy
really cool.
We're facing the wall right now, and I just boom.
And he just
the bullet would go through his head, and it would splatter like this onto you guys. I mean, seriously, it was just...
You cannot 2D that. If you 2D
that, I will be furious.
Sucks. It just sucks. It's not gonna give you guys a lot of justice to see that in 2D. It's just like, oh, you know, the cinema screen just went bloody.
Okay, big deal.
But like if you wear that 3D glasses, it feels like your glass just splattered with blood. Yeah, it's really cool.
It was
also it was interesting to see how Alice fought all the zombies with very much a lot of Matrix-esque kind of action, very slow motion and fast motion.
Oh man, that was awesome. It was just like boom.
You know my favorite scene of the whole movie? It's not even in the middle. It's the very beginning, where everybody is rewinded. That was really cool. And then after the beginning, it goes to summary. Then they talk about, you know, how it ended to that point. And then after the summary, it's like they pressed play and you just see it unfold instead of being rewinded, you know?
It's basically like you're watching the movie in reverse at first, like you're rewinding a VCR kind of. Or a VHS, right? Yeah, VHS. So you see it going backwards and backwards and backwards and backwards and backwards. And then it's like...
Yeah.
And the stuff you saw going backwards plays out.
Really cool. Really, really cool.
Great effect.
The only thing I'm disappointed about this movie, well, technically I'm disappointed as a gamer because I'm going in as a gamer for Resident Evil. But the only thing I'm disappointed about this movie is the fact that I feel like it's either Capcom or the people who are working in the movie industry are treating this kind of like the way Capcom is treating Resident Evil, because now there's going to have to be a 6th movie. The way it ended at, you know, oh, there's something more. You know, like literally like in the video games. You think the video games should have ended a long time ago, but there's new kinds of zombies, there's more stories to tell. It's like, you know, the zombie infestation, you know, has never ended. And honestly, I kind of don't want Resident Evil to end. It's one of those games I don't want to end. You know,
they do that intentionally.
Yeah, like,
they
you know,
could have ended it ages ago, but they do that intentionally to make more money.
Yeah, either it's more money, but like, I've already gotten so
Believe it or not, guys, the video game industry, all those big name companies, Capcom, Blizzard, Activision, they aren't there for you. Yeah, they're making games that you're enjoying. They're really honestly there for the money. I'm sorry, but I'm a huge Blizzard fan, but I have to admit it.
It's the same thing with this movie. They're going to have to make another one because the end
They want your money.
Yeah, the end is literally a cliffhanger. It's like humanity's last stand on the next episode.
Exactly.
And honestly, the next episode, I won't even be surprised if they don't end it there. It's like humanity's last stand. And then you see this fighting in the next episode or the next movie. They all fight, you know. Humanity won. But, you know.
There's another zombie outbreak.
Yep. Oh.
Maybe aliens come into the picture.
I honestly won't be surprised. That's very classical of Capcom. Honestly, right now on the top...
Or suddenly... Mega Man shows up.
Here's a challenge for you. On the top of my head, I can't even think about it right now. I've been thinking about it for a good 5 minutes. Name a Capcom game that ended.
Mega Man.
It's still going on. There's another Mega Man.
Star Force does not count. The original Mega Mans are done. They're in Mega Man Star Force now, which is totally different. So
if you
while
guys,
it's still Mega Man, it's not Mega Man.
Honestly, if you guys actually have any movie any
talk about it in the comments below. Comment below, please.
Any Capcom game that has ended, because I can't think of any.
I can't think of any that have officially ended.
Yeah, because Mega Man, even though they haven't released one for a while, I think they're going to be releasing another one. You just can't.
The last Mega Man I know of was Mega Man Star Force 3.
Last Mega Man I know was on the PlayStation, Mega Man 9. No, 9 or was it 10? Something like that, I don't know.
I don't know, but Star Force was on the DS version of Mega Man.
Oh, I don't even know. So, but okay, overall, this movie, is it a watch or is it a pass?
Watch.
I honestly recommend this watch, even though you guys don't, you know, even though as a Resident Evil person, I didn't like the way they've done the story and the way it escalated because I'm connected with the characters throughout the video games. I say watch it because it feels like a video game. It does. It really does.
It really does.
Yeah.
To put it in gamers' terms, Teacher GTFO.
Yeah, like honestly, I actually enjoyed myself just watching it. But you know, it's not one of those movies I want to watch again. Like 300, I loved watching that like 2 times, 3 times. You know, I didn't mind watching that through 3, 4 times. You know, the same thing with Batman. I did not mind watching that.
Batman.
Or the Dark Knight.
Any of those I'd watch again.
Yeah, you know, I didn't mind watching that 4 or 5 times. But if you're a gamer, you know, or I mean, if you've played the Resident Evil series, this is a watch for you just maybe like once, or you know, if you want to push it twice. But as a person who hasn't played, what is that?
Star Patch.
Okay. But as a person who's never played Resident Evil, would you watch this and would you watch it again?
Fuck yes.
There you go, guys. You guys actually have the decision right now. So this is Jazzy.
And Sam.
We're gonna finally. Well, Sam, you mean Knash, right?
Yeah.
Nash, Sam, you know.
You can call me either one. Jazzy here calls me Nash. People call me Sam Nash. I'll be going by Nash on my video reviews from now on. This is Nash.
And this is Jazzy.
Signing off.
We're out.